There are scrolls the ancients revered, but which never made it into the Bible's final pages. Among them, one stands shrouded in mystery and fire, the Book of Enoch. It speaks of watchers, angels sent to guard the earth, who defied their purpose. They descended upon Mount Hermon and took wives from the daughters of men. Their union birthed giants, Nephilim, who devoured the earth, bringing chaos and blood. And it came to pass that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were beautiful, and they took wives for themselves of all whom they chose. Genesis chapter 6 verse 2. Enoch was chosen to speak against them. He stood before the fallen and before God and prophesied doom. He became the scribe of heaven, the messenger of judgment, a mortal who walked the halls of the divine. What did Enoch witness in the courts of heaven? What secrets were written in his book that caused even angels to tremble? Enoch did not taste death, for he was taken. Carried by the winds of heaven, he passed through the veils of the unseen world. What he saw, he was commanded to write for generations yet unborn. He saw the dwelling of the Most High, a crystal firmament lit by fires no man could endure. He walked among stars, among angels, among the wheels of judgment and the rivers of time. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. Genesis chapter 5 verse 24. There were watchers still loyal to their Creator, burning with glory, and thrones so vast they eclipsed the sun. He saw the tree of life and the place of souls. He saw the prison of the fallen angels, bound beneath mountains of flame, awaiting the day of wrath. And in that high place, Enoch was given a name, the task and the prophecy. What vision could turn a man into a messenger of the divine? And why was his book hidden only to resurface in our time? From the heights of heaven, Enoch looked down and saw the world crumbling beneath the weight of sin. He saw giants, born of angels and mortals, devouring all that walked the earth. He saw violence spreading like plague, and the cries of the innocent rising like smoke. The earth was also corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. Genesis chapter 6 verse 11. To him was entrusted a warning, a vision of judgment, a great deluge, a cleansing, a day when the skies would open and the fountains of the deep break forth. But more than that, he saw the Son of Man riding the clouds, robed in justice, crowned in glory. He would judge the wicked, he would raise the righteous, and the names written in the book of life would shine like stars forever. Enoch's vision stretched beyond his time, beyond the flood, beyond the tower, beyond the empires to come. It reached into the very end of days, when heaven and earth would be remade. But why was Enoch's vision hidden from the sacred canon? And why does it re-emerge now in a world echoing the sins of the old? The words of Enoch, once whispered by prophets, vanished from the sacred scrolls. His visions, once revered, were buried, lost beneath sands, sealed in caves, hidden from eyes not ready to see. For centuries, the book of Enoch was cast into shadow, declared unfit, too strange, too bold, too dangerous. For nothing is secret that will not be revealed, nor anything hidden that will not be known and come to light. Luke chapter 8 verse 17. But in the mountains of Ethiopia, among the faithful who never forgot, Enoch's words endured, and in the caves of Qumran, where time stood still, his voice was uncovered once more. Scrolls older than empires, fragments of a forgotten prophet who walked with God, now read again in the age of satellites and silence. Why was it hidden? Who decided which words lived and which were buried? Enoch's visions of angels bound in darkness, of judgment and glory, of a Messiah long before Bethlehem, threatened to shake the foundations of orthodoxy. But the world is listening now. And if Enoch's words were meant for the end times, then why are they resurfacing now? Two men in scripture never tasted death: Elijah, carried in a chariot of fire, and Enoch, who walked with God and was no more. But prophecy whispers of their return. In Revelation 11 verse 3 we hear, "And I will give power to my two witnesses, and they will prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth." Two witnesses who stand before the God of the earth, who breathe fire, shut the heavens, and strike with plagues. And when their time is fulfilled, they will fall, only to rise again. Some say it is Moses, some say Elijah, but others point to Enoch, a righteous man who never died, a prophet of judgment, a forerunner of the Messiah. If Enoch returns, he comes not as a memory, but a voice for the end. Now Enoch, the seventh from Adam, prophesied, saying, "Behold, the Lord comes with 10,000 of his saints to execute judgment on all." Jude chapter 1, verse 14 and 15. His name echoes across centuries, a man of mystery, of righteousness, of prophecy. Enoch, vanished from the earth, yet never forgotten. His story lives in ancient texts and sacred scrolls, in Jewish mysticism and Christian prophecy. Enoch remains immortal. To the Jews, he became Metatron, the scribe of heaven. To early Christians, he foreshadowed the Messiah. By faith, Enoch was taken away so that he did not see death, and was not found because God had taken him. For before he was taken, he had this testimony, that he pleased God. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 5. In an age of doubt, Enoch's life still poses a challenge. What does it mean to truly walk with God? Not just to believe, but to live so righteously, so closely that heaven itself opens. He lived before the flood, and yet his message floods us still, that judgment is real, that God remembers, that a single life can still change the world. And perhaps the greater question isn't just where is Enoch, but who will walk with God today.